Hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think we should start now, है ना? So last day we discussed about past continuous tense, है ना? Past continuous tense. So today we will discuss about past perfect tense, which was the past continuous tense that is generally used to show those type of action which were progress in the past. But which is the past perfect tense. It is used to express those type of action which has been completed a long time ago, जो काफी टाइम पहले कंप्लीट हो चुके हो, उसको शो करने के लिए हम लोग पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस का यूज करें. फाइन. So let's start with past perfect tense. It is past perfect tense. Which is the past perfect tense that generally refers the action had been completed a long time ago. काफी पहले अगर कंप्लीट हो गया हो, ठीक है. And the helping verb which will be used here in past perfect tense, it is only and only had. In the same way as we were using in present perfect tense. In present perfect tense, we were using has and have as helping verb. In the same pattern, we will use had as a helping verb in past perfect tense. Here is only single helping verb for all types of subject. Either it is singular or it is plural. Clear? So the complete format of the sentence for an affirmative sentence in past perfect tense is subject plus either singular or plural, both types, plus had, and we should remember that with had we will use verbs third form, and in the same pattern as we were using has and have. So subject plus had plus verbs third form plus object plus other. It is the format of the sentence written in past perfect tense. So there is no need to change any helping verb with singular or plural subject. In both cases, we will use had. Suppose we have to write an example. He had left for UK. The sentence is given in which the subject is he, helping verb is had, leaves third form is left, and for UK is object. The example showing that he had left for UK, which has been completed a long time ago. So we will write it in past perfect tense. Fine. Let another example with plural feature. They had passed the exam. In this sentence, the subject is plural, but there is no change in the helping verb. Helping verb will remain same in all types of subject. Either it is singular or plural. So it is the format of the affirmative sentence. Now suppose we have to write down the negative sentence. And what was the rule for the negative sentence? As we have discussed, that helping verb plus not make the sentence negative. So which type of helping verb we are using here? Had. So if we will place not after had, then it will convert into negative sentence. The format of negative sentence is that subject plus had plus not plus verbs third form plus object plus other. It is the format of negative sentence in past perfect tense. So we will write the same example. He had left for UK. If we turn it into the negative sentence, it becomes he had not left for UK. It is the format of the negative sentence in past perfect tense. Someone is saying something? Okay. Now, interrogative type of sentences. When we need to convert a sentence, an affirmative sentence into the interrogative form, then we write helping verb at the very first of the sentence. So it becomes helping verb either had at the very first of the sentence plus subject plus verb's third form plus object plus other plus question mark. It is the format of the sentence written in past perfect tense in interrogative form. So we will write the same example in interrogative form. He had left for UK. If we will turn it into the interrogative form, then had will appear at the very first of the sentence and it becomes had he left for UK. At last, question mark. It is the interrogative form of the. In the same pattern, we can also convert the second example in interrogative form. It becomes had they passed the exam. Clear? Is it visible? Any problem in visibility?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So, which is the fourth type of sentence? That is negative interrogative. Which is the negative interrogative? It is the interrogative form of the negative sentence. Huh? So, the format of the negative sentence becomes because it is interrogative. So, had will be at the very first of the sentence plus subject plus because it is negative interrogative. So, after subject we will place not had plus subject plus not verb plus object plus other. At last, question mark. It is the format of negative interrogative sentence. So, that's the same example in negative interrogative. So, which is a negative sentence? Which was the negative sentence? He had not left for UK. We have to convert it into the negative interrogative. So, had will be placed in at the very first of the sentence. It becomes had he not left for UK. It is the negative interrogative form of the past perfect tense. So these are the four types of sentences which are written in past perfect tense. In past perfect tense, we just need to remember that helping verb will be used is have, and with had we will use only and only verbs third form. So if a sentence is written with the verbs third form and had, it will be in past perfect tense. So these are some common type of sentences written in the past perfect tense. But we have a combination of sentence which will be written in past perfect tense. Suppose we have to show two actions occur in the past. There are two types of action which occurred in the past and we have to show in the one sentence, either one after another. एक के बाद एक show करने. Then first action will be expressed in the past perfect tense and second will be represented in the simple past. What I told you that suppose we have to express two sentences, either two actions occurred in the past, simultaneously, just after one after another. दो टाइप के एक्शन है जो एक के बाद एक शो करने. Then there will be two parts, first part and second part in the sentence, which is the first action that will be expressed in past perfect tense, and which is the second action that will be represented with past indefinite tense. Clear? I think all of you are familiar with those type of sentences. The train had left before the passenger arrived. Either the patient had died before the doctor came. This type of sentences will be written in past perfect type of tenses. Let an example. The example is patient had died before the doctor came. It is a sentence where two types of sentences are combining together, and both these actions have occurred in the past. दोनों actions जो हैं वो past के ही, and we have to represent the first sentence just after another, either the first sentence just after second. Then we will write it into the two parts. That is the first part and it is the second part, which was the first part that will be written in the past perfect tense, and which is the second part that will be written in the past indefinite tense. In the example, there are two parts in the sentence. The patient had died. It is the first part of the sentence which occurred in the past and before the doctor came. It is the another part of the sentence which was also expressed in the past, either occurred in the past. In this sentence, the first part of the sentence is written in past perfect tense. You can see the patient is the subject, had, because of the had it is in past perfect tense. The patient had died. It is the first part of the sentence. Another part, before the doctor came. Before the doctor came, before is the combining word, you can say. Then the doctor is the subject and came is the second form of the verb. So because we are using second form of the verb, it is in past perfect and it is in past indefinite. So when two actions are expressed in the same sentence, then it will be written in past perfect and then past indefinite tense. Let another example. The thief had gone before the police came. It is also a sentence which is expressed in two parts, and the first part of the sentence is written in past perfect, whereas another part of the sentence is written in past perfect tense. So when this type of actions occurs, it is past perfect tense. Fine. It is a fundamental use of past perfect tense. So we have expressed about past perfect tense and its types. These are the basic types of past perfect tense, where we discussed about affirmative type of sentences, we discussed about negative type of sentences, interrogative sentences, as well as negative interrogative sentences. These are some simple examples of past perfect tense. Then we discussed about those type of actions which had occurred in the past and written in the same sentence, in a general sentence, common sentence. And the first part of the sentence is represented with the help of past perfect tense, whereas another part is represented with past indefinite tense. So it is the complete past perfect tense. Now we will move into past perfect continuous tense. Fine. So another sentence tense is past perfect continuous tense. Look here, it is past perfect continuous tense, and this type of tense is used to express an action that is started in past, continued for a period of time, and finished in the past. ऐसे टाइप के एक्शन शो करेंगे जो पास्ट में ही स्टार्ट हुआ, थोड़ी देर तक चला, and then ended in the past. Okay, this type of actions will be represented with the help of past perfect tense. Fine. So because it is past perfect, so we will use helping verb had, and a word which will be added here, it is been. So had been is the helping verb which we will use in past perfect continuous tense. It will be used with both type of subject. Either it is plural or it is singular. दोनों type के sentences के लिए. And one thing we need to remember, verbs form. Which type of verb we will use? Because it is continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense. And where the word continuous came, there we use participle form of the verb. That is verb first form plus ing. And in the same manner, we discussed in the past, present perfect continuous tense. There was given timing also. In the same pattern, timing will also be given in past perfect continuous tense. So the complete format of the sentence appears for affirmative type of sentences. It is subject plus had been plus verbs first form plus ing plus, because it is past perfect continuous, so since and for will be used with timing plus object plus other. It is the format of the sentence written in past perfect continuous tense. There is no doubt in verbs form because it is continuous. So we will use verbs first form with ing, it means participle form. And there should be no doubt in helping verb because it is past perfect tense. So because of the past perfect tense, we will use had. And for the combination, in the same pattern we were using in present perfect continuous, has been, had been, has been, have been. In the same pattern we will use had been in past perfect continuous tense. Clear? So let's some example. She had been watching TV for 2 hours. Fine. It is the example where she is the subject and subject is of singular type. Had been is the verb. Had been is the helping verb which we are using here. Watching is the verb participle form. Either you can say verb first form plus ing. Then for is used for 2 hours. We have discussed that for definite particular time of time we are using we will use for, and for a definite time we will use since. So because we are given 2 hours, so for will be used. Another example, suppose the same sentence is written but there is some change in the timing. Then she had been watching TV 2 p.m. What will we place here? Either for or since. Out of these two words, we will use here since, because here is a timing which is definite. It is the exact timing given in the sentence. We will use here since. It is not the exact timing, so we were using here for. So it is the difference in since and for. It is the same sentence written in affirmative form in past perfect continuous tense. Clear? I think there should be there is no doubt. So it is the affirmative type of sentence. Now we will write down the negative form of the same sentence. And which is the negative form of the present perfect continuous tense. There we will use not just after helping verb, and the helping verb we were using, that is had been, but we will place not just after helping main helping verb had. So the sentence format will become subject plus had not been plus verbs first form with ing plus object plus since or for plus timing plus other. It is the format of the sentence written in negative. Let the same example. The example was she had been watching TV for 2 hours. Another was she had been watching TV since 2 p.m. So if we have to convert it into the negative form, then we will write she had not been watching TV for 2 hours. And second sentence will be she had not been watching TV since 2 p.m. Clear? What will be the example? She had not been watching TV for 2 hours. Another example will be she had not been watching TV since 2 p.m. Clear? Is a negative type of sentence written in past perfect continuous. It is very easy to convert affirmative form into the negative form just by placing not after main type of helping verb. Another form is interrogative form of the sentence, which is the interrogative form of the sentence that possesses helping verb at the very first of the sentence. In the same pattern we have written negative sentence, we can also write interrogative form of the sentence. The format of the sentence will be helping verb at the very first of the sentence. What is the helping main type of helping verb? इसके नीचे लिख लेते हैं main helping verb, है ना? Main helping verb means had plus subject plus been plus verb's first form plus ing plus object plus since for with time, and at last other plus question mark. It is the format of the sentence. So we will write the same examples, है ना? Had she been, she had not been watching TV for 2 hours. If we have to convert it into the interrogative form, except not. Wait. She had been watching TV for 2 hours. We have to convert it into the negative form. How can we convert it into the negative form? Which is the had that appears at the very first of the sentence. It becomes had she been watching TV for 2 hours. And just after hours, we will place question mark. So the example becomes had she been watching TV for 2 hours. It is the interrogative form of the same sentence. So move to the another type of sentence, which is interrogative negative. And negative interrogative can be written with the help of negative sentence. So what will be the format of the sentence? It appears at the very first of the sentence, then subject, then not, then been. What? Add at the very first of the sentence plus subject plus not plus been, verb first form, ing, and remain same. बाकी सब कुछ वैसे ही. That's the same example. She had not been watching TV for 2 hours. If we have to write it into the negative interrogative form, what we will write? Had she not been watching TV for 2 hours. And at last, question mark. It is the negative interrogative form of the sentence. Clear? So these are some basic type of sentences, that is affirmative, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative, written in the past perfect continuous tense. Now we will discuss about some other type of sentences which will be written in past perfect continuous tense. Which is the past perfect continuous tense? It is also used to express a repeated action in the past. Suppose there were some actions which were repeated more than once in the past, that can be represented with the help of past perfect continuous tense. What I told you, used to express a repeated action. A repeated action in past. Which type of repeated action? That I'm telling you. Let an example. The example is, I had been trying. I had been trying to contact you. It is a sentence which is showing that the person is trying to contact you many times. It means the action is repeated many times in past. And which is the sentence that is written in the past perfect tense, because the format of the sentence is like past perfect continuous tense. It is subject, you can see, had been is the helping verb, which it is the same helping verb we are using in the past perfect continuous tense. It is the verb's first form plus ing. So the complete sentence possessed the same type of format which was written in the past perfect continuous tense. And the sentence is showing a repeated action. So this type of, all these type of examples can be written in past perfect continuous tense. Let another example. He had been trying to get job. It is the sentence which is showing that he is trying for job. Either he is trying many times for job in the past. It means the action is repeated many times in the past. So it must be written in the past perfect continuous tense. And the sentence appears in the same type of format. It is the subject, it is the helping verb, same helping verb in the past perfect continuous tense. Verb first form, either you can say verb participle form, and remain. The difference is only that the timing will not be given in these type of sentences. As we discussed in the past perfect continuous tense, the timing will also be given in the sentence. But in this type of sentence, in which we will express the repeated action, the timing may be given, may not be given, but generally the timing will not be given in this type of sentences. When the timing will be given, it will seem as he had been trying to get job since for last 5 years, for last 10 years. What can be? It means it is not hard and fast that timing must be given, but cannot be given. It can be given. Fine. Which is the past perfect continuous tense. It is also used in one place. I will tell you. It is also used in one place to show or express. To show or express those type of action that had happened in the past. ऐसे action जो past में हुए हों and its effect were still visible in the past. और उसके effects भी जो हैं वो past में visible. Then I'm writing to show, express those actions that had happened in the past. That had happened in the past. That had happened in the past, and its effects were still visible in the past. Fine. Let's see with an example. Suppose we have given an example. We have given an example. She had been playing tennis when the news of her selection came in. It is a sentence in which the action is given which had happened in the past, and its effect also present in the same sentence. The sentence is she had been playing tennis. She had been playing tennis. It is written in the past perfect tense, and its effect is also visible in the same sentence, also visible in the that period of time when the news of her selection came in. And you also observe, if you will observe the same sentence, it is also given in two. It is also the combination of two type of sentences, written in the combination, in which the first part of the sentence is in past perfect continuous tense, whereas the second part of the sentence is in past indefinite tense. So the past perfect continuous tense will also express those type of action that had done in the past, either that had occurred in the past, and its action is also visible in the sentence. So this type of sentences will also be written in past perfect continuous tense. Fine. So there are some examples, and there were some examples we have discussed in past perfect continuous tense. Now we will move in future tense tomorrow, either in the next class. I think it will be on Monday night. So if you have any problem, you can ask me. Today we discussed about only two type of tenses, that is past perfect tense and then past perfect continuous tense. So you can see, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. It is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense, there are four types of sentences, their uses. Then past perfect continuous tense, their format, and then its uses. So if anyone have any doubt, can ask me. And today I will send the PDF of these sentences. I think I have already sent the PDF. So you can ask anything if you have any doubt. I have sent PDF up to the third lecture. It consisting present tense, present indefinite, present continuous, and present perfect tense. up to the present perfect tense. Okay, I will send the PDF of rest lectures. Fine. So, no doubt. Okay, then I'm okay. Then I'm complete. Okay, then we will meet on Monday, and I will send the PDF. Till then, you all revise it. Fine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.